Hello and welcome. My name is Arcadius Maximus, but today I'll be playing Captain Janeway as I take you through Part 2 of Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown, Years of Hell difficulty. We already won, but we're going to see if we can continue from, I guess, an autosave. Let's see if we can get the crew home another way. Okay, where did this leave us off? We have crew to assign. Let's see if we can assign them before we move on with the missions. We're building a hydroponics bay. I believe, yes, Harry Kim left us with, I guess, a quest, build a cargo bay. Let's see. Cargo bay needs 3. Room size of 3. We're also missing resources, but I guess we can get that when we clear out a room. Do we want to put storage right next to the bridge in the mess hall? There's no space over there. No space here. Well, we have 28 cycles to do that quest. Let's start clearing this. Let's go questing. Now we have to fight them. Main screen, turn on. Oh, please. Oh, it's you. Did you set us up the bomb? Let's see. Are they going to be hostile? Hostilities it is. Okay. We have backup. I like the idea of instant shield recharge. Now, if we can take down their shields quick, we can use our photon torpedoes. And then Tom Paris can also keep us alive. What's the Maquis maneuver? Rotation speed. Wonder how long that brief window of invulnerability is. Probably gets better as he levels up, I imagine. Okay, let's go with this. And let's focus on the Kazon carrier. I think last time I was fighting the small ones. Let's see. Orders. Carrier. I guess we'll just disable their engines.
Moving to attack the aft, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Let's keep an eye on our own shields. We can use Blana's ability, and Tuvok can fire once we're kind of in range here. In the meantime, we can use Tom Paris to protect us. Let's see, open the command menu. I guess they want us to protect our shields. I'm going to use Blana's ability. Yeah, defensive movement.
Moving to ability ready, Captain.
We're going to go ahead and just switch back to attacking their engines. Going to activate Tuvok here. Going to activate Tom as well, keep us alive a little bit longer, keep our shields up by dodging. Hoping that's how it works. Got their shields going down, or they're still doing pretty well. Okay, I tried using Tuvok's ability, but we've been interrupted with the torpedo tutorial.
Enemy shields
which we can
destroyed,
use. Let's fire those
Captain. Ability
through.
ready, Captain.
Let's use Balana's ability. We'll recharge.
Ability. Enemy is surrendered, Captain.
All right. They have surrendered. Does that mean we win? I guess we can fight a different ship. So let's fight support vessel Alpha here. Let's take out their weapons.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
We use Tuvok's ability. Excuse me.
An enemy is surrendered, Captain.
Okay, moving on to the next enemy. Let's see. Can take out their warp core, maybe? No, let's stick with their weapons as well.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Protect ourselves.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy
Use
shields
Tuvok.
destroyed, Captain.
All right, not bad. Drink to that. Okay. Raider is still in good shape. Did we lose the Raider last time? Okay. Well, we're not going to blame him. We're not going to ask him to send us home. But I guess we don't really have a choice. Maybe we should blame him. Maybe we will find the other one later. We'll see. We'll see what RNG has in store for us. Okay, well, I guess we have to ask them to send us home. But hopefully they say no, or we fail the roll. Okay, so we get to make the decision. I guess we're going to destroy the array this time. Different choice, different consequences. I wonder if Balana is not going to like us. I think we could have tried to access the controls, but then failed. So feels a little bad. Didn't want to upset those crew members the way I did, but I don't really know that ahead of time going in if it's your first time. But I guess since we reloaded, we know. Maybe next time I'll go with the other decision. Let's fire. Bigger problems. Okay. Tutorial for repairing the hull. Common problems to look out for, I suppose. Asteroid field, plasma storm, and if our navigational deflector is offline. Okay. That seems like a big problem if that's offline. We need to assign a crew here, a work team. Okay. How bad is our hull? There it is. We can finally see it. Looks like we've been damaged. Max capacity 400. Okay. We're at max morale. That's good. We're actually gaining morale right now, so that's good to see. I guess we can start gaining hull before we start moving anywhere, but we don't have any crew available. Do we want to collect resources while we're here? Not really. We don't need fuel. We're pretty full. Looks like we're going to be going to another sector. Can we scan ahead? I guess we visited everything here. Let's go back. We can scan ahead here as well. Okay. Looks like an asteroid is where we're going to be going. But we can't scan these until we upgrade. Okay. Fair enough. Alright. En route. Looks like we have built our hydroponics bay. Let's enter and take a look. Okay. Do we need to manage? It's on. Okay. We can't upgrade this. We need to get some resources. Titanium. Looks like we can assign people. Patient treatment time. Is anyone even in here? There's no one in here. Okay. Doctor, reassigning you. You have a 16%. That's actually pretty good. Looks like Harry is a little bit better here. I feel like in the show, Kess is always working in here, but look, her percent is only 9. Doctor, 31. Kess, 19. Well, when duty calls, Doctor will reassign you. Okay, should we repair the hull? Or should we clear out some more rooms? I think we should go repair the hull. Was it main engineering or the engineering office? I think it was the engineering office here. Assigned to repair hull. Do I not have another team here? Thought we have a crew available. Okay. Well, I guess if they're assigned to that, we'll just have another team work on another ruined room. Let's clear that out. Let's go back to the sector. Okay. Looks like we also finished our research here. We have science available. I feel like maybe I should be upgrading to tier 2 for some of these. Will battery compartment be really useful in the future? Am I going to run into a drought for fuel at some point? Probably. Better to be safe. Let's start working on those batteries. Okay, that room is ready. I guess we can always dismantle this if we don't want to have a cargo bay right here. But I want to get this little quest done. Now, we have cycles until we run out of fuel here. 17. It'd be nice to be able to store more fuel. That way we don't have to get the fuel so often. Looks like we're getting a lot of work done here. Okay, maybe we should start repairing that hull. Assigned to cargo bay. And where's the other team? We're going to continue with this. And let's see, resume building with the other team. Okay, it's weird how it prioritizes it that way. But we are repairing. We got a +3 here. I guess we'll be getting food in 10 cycles. That sounds okay. Looks like we made it. Let's start scanning. See what we can find in this system. Let's see. Debris field, eh? This has nothing. Seems suspicious. Maybe that's part of a story. Okay. Looks like we're moving the story forward. Wow, 27 crew joined Voyager. Does that mean I need to build more crew quarters? Okay, we're going to have our guide. Cook and morale officer. Telepathic abilities. Unexpected guests. Sudden distress call reveals Voyager's victory over, is it Jabin? Sparked a mass escape from the Kazon slave camp. Janeway wastes no time ordering the desperate survivors to be beamed aboard. Neelix is surprised to find another Talaxian, Zybane. I think that's how you pronounce that? Who was captured while exploring the Okampa landscape, gratefully joins the growing crowd of survivors seeking the doctor's care. Another 21 crew. Wow. Okay. Let's see what else happens. Looks like I have to deliver a speech. What do we want to do? I think we need to stand strong and defend ourselves. But we do have a lot of different crew members now. Let's try to unite as one. We have all of those survivors just now that joined us. We have the Maquis and we have Starfleet. Let's go with duty calls us home. I don't know about fighting our way. Maybe we'll make a warship Voyager. Now, I wonder if all of those survivors that are with us, if they're going to be with us the whole way, or if they're going to want to branch out on their own at some point. Flight control officer. Alright, congrats, Paris. Okay, I guess this is the real way to get through the tutorial. We're gonna stay here. We just got to this sector. Auto-saving? Okay. What do we have here? Upgrade stellar cartography. Okay. Do we have any crew available? No, not at the moment. We're still repairing the hull. We got a little ways to go. Let's see. We have some fuel. Doesn't tell us how much fuel is there, though. Okay, but it is close. Looks like there is a lot of fuel here. There's nothing on this asteroid where we're at. Guess what we can do? We can grab some science, grab some fuel. Science. Maybe pick these up, grab some fuel. You know what? Let's grab this science first. Okay. Let's go cargo bay. One type of resource. Okay. Ooh, those ones only go to 50. But we can upgrade them. Okay. Good to know. Hey, we got that morale boost. Not like we needed it too much, but I guess we're losing morale now. Now that we have too many people. 44 are quarterless. Okay. It's a good thing we took some time to clear out some of these rooms. Twelve people. You know what? Hull repair takes so long. Let's keep repairing this. We'll let our morale drain a little bit if we need to. Let's see. Let's go to the system. While scanning the ring system of a Class D planet, Voyager detects traces of the 247th element, a major breakthrough for the Federation. Analyzing these samples could provide valuable scientific insights. Emanations, eh? Well, let's risk a little. Ooh, 3 crew got sick. The team discovers a cave system. A sickening stench of decay fills the air, and toxic fumes weaken the crew. They collect what data they can before making a rapid retreat to Voyager for treatment. Ooh, bad mission outcome. Alright, guess we're going to have to reassign the doctor. Let's take a look at our ship. Need a hero. Oh, you know what? I guess when we had the crew rejoin us, need to reassign them. Lana now has a Starfleet uniform. Excuse me. Let's see. Bridge. I guess we can do this when we're worried about combat. Till then, I think we'll be okay. Let's see. We don't want to assign anyone here until combat's necessary. But I guess you don't really know when combat might happen, so... let's put Chakotay in there. We have Tuvok on shields. Harry in the science lab. Okay. How do I check who's available? These are my heroes. Okay. 9 heroes? How do I assign you, Captain Janeway? Can I assign you somewhere? No combat ability, shield hacking, rousing speech, telepathic attack. Interesting. Might have to try that out, especially when you have multiple ships. And Neelix. It's a good one. Rousing speech. Seems like a good pair. But you know what? I don't know how often you might actually need something like this to spam your abilities. Or would it be better to just have a third ability? Something like B'Elanna's shield recharge. We'll see. I want to try out the different ones when it comes to it. Okay. We have 3 people sick. That's costing us quite a bit of morale, so let's go deal with that. Ooh, recovery time of 9? I guess he is the best. Okay. Good thing he's in there. Let's see. Who can we assign? We can assign either Tuvok. You know what? Let's assign B'Elanna because she doesn't need to repair the warp core. And then it looks like Kess is available. Let's see. Can we put someone here? -0 damage. -2 damage. Okay. Good to keep in mind. All these different rooms that we have. Torpedo launch bay. So engineering office doesn't have heroes you can assign. Emergency quarters are emergency quarters. What about workshop? Workshop can use heroes. Everyone is assigned. Stellar cartography doesn't have heroes. Okay. Main engineering, that's the shuttle bay. We don't have that repaired yet. Kind of want to repair this. Okay, well, I guess we'll just have to wait a little bit if we don't assign anyone here. Okay. Let's go get some fuel. You know what? Do we want to fly all the way over there? Let's just fly here. We don't need all this fuel. We'll just pass up on that. I don't have the storage space right now. Maybe we'll get it on the way back. Seems like it'd be a waste to pick up all of that fuel just to fly further back and forth. Okay, decisions. An alien probe. We have detected a deactivated alien probe of unknown origin. It is not transmitting any signals, but it could contain valuable data that we can acquire for scientific research. Do we want 30 science or possibly 40? We are getting +1 science from our science laboratory right now. It's not bad. Even this safe scan could have, I guess, somewhat bad results. Let's conduct a detailed analysis. Let's push. Average. Okay. Well, at least we got something. Okay, we have 5 cycles left. Let's go get some fuel. Okay, emergency quarters have been built. Looks like someone else is assigning us a task. Deuterium is running low. Yes, we are aware. Captain, we've got a major problem brewing down in engineering. Deuterium levels are critical. This ship won't last long without a refuel. If we don't locate a new supply soon, we'll be adrift in space with no energy, no life support. We need to act fast. 25 cycles? No problem. I feel like we have enough in this system here, in this sector. Let's see. Yeah, let's agree. Okay. We have some crew quarters built. 0 per cycle. That's good. We're not losing any. We go put some more emergency crew quarters together here. Oh, do we not have enough building blocks? We do not. Okay. We need more deuterium. Okay. We don't have any more rooms that we can clear out. I guess we can start trying to repair some of these. Let's go take a look, see which ones might be affordable for us. I guess the smaller ones might be less. Yeah, 20, because there's not so much here. Small floors. These ones would probably be the most expensive, 75. Yeah. Okay. Big investment there. Can we assign another crew to repair our hull? Okay, well, we can't upgrade it yet. We're missing the technology. Also the resources. Okay, a lot of things I guess we're going to have to accomplish. I guess I can't assign my crew to anything. Okay. Well, let's go get that fuel. Ooh, should we risk it? I don't think I have anyone at the torpedo launch bay at the moment. Does that matter? You know what? Let's just get the regular fuel. We don't want to risk not getting the deuterium. Plus, we're kind of running close to running out. Ooh, average. Okay. 2 cycles away. So what's the plan? 2. That's another 1. And that's going to be what, like 4 to get back? I think we would get this fuel first. And then maybe we'll go to these. Or we'll see how bad of a roll we get. Yeah, let's head here. Already running into fuel shortages. Okay. Let's use our tractor beam. Okay. Looks like we'll be able to get to these 2, and then we'll hit up the 3 fuel supplies on the way out. Nothing else here? Okay. Setting course. Alright, we have researched. What else is available? Nothing here. Okay. Crew, we don't want inspired workforce. Science, anything? No. Undiscovered. Field training. I don't think I wanted this. No. Pass for now. Morale boost. I mean, it's better than not having it, I guess. And we can't get Borg. So, should we research tier 2? Or should we get combat boost. I think tier 2 is probably the best idea. Looks like a lot of these will be available. That seems like a good one. Threshold. Energy threshold. Lot of combat excuse me. A lot of combat augments. I wonder if we're going to be doing a lot of combat in this game. I guess we'll have to see. Right now, it seems like a lot of exploring and picking up resources. So this already seems useful. The level 2 hydroponics bay. Resource analysis sensors. Level 2 transporter room. Better deflector. I feel like science might be the way to go for level 2. Even biolaboratory. I know this isn't something we're going to be using right now, but creating things out of our other resources seems useful. As long as you don't run out of those. Let's see what crew upgrades we could get. Level 2 sick bay. Officers' quarters, eh? Level 2 emergency quarters. That seems important right now. I think we're going to research tier 2 to unlock this. Can we afford this? We can. What resource is that? We got to take a look at that after. Dilithium. I'm confused. When are we collecting this for fuel? Okay. We don't have enough resources. We're actually losing one. Is this because we're repairing the hull? It is. Okay. I guess we should maybe stop repairing the hull. But we don't want the hull to get too low. Because it does repair slow. 3 a cycle. But we need those resources to build. Okay. Let's see how many resources we get. Ooh, 61. We can hold 100. Let's go with the 42. And we'll see what kind of option we get at the next site. Because we don't want to go over 100. Ah, we got a bad roll. We are not doing well today. Should we push our luck on the next site? Okay, we have a few cycles left here for fuel. Okay. We can get 42. That's easy. We can push for 66. That'd give us, what, 97 if we claim all that? We've been rolling so bad. Let's push our luck. Maybe we can break it. We did! Oh, great. Good win. Look at that. 97. Alright. We filled up, even though we had some bad luck. We have 6 cycles. We can collect the rest of the fuel here. Let's see, which is the closest? Suppose we'll get to this one, and then we'll hit up these other 2 after. Okay. You know what? Let's just deploy the probes. Okay. Let's take a look inside our ship. We gotta get used to these hotkeys here. So that's number 1 to go to the ship. Now, we do have a crew available. We do have a lot of deuterium now. I don't think we assigned our cargo bay. I guess it comes default set to deuterium. Our food is set to 1,000. We're not getting anywhere close to that yet, but we are producing food from the hydroponics base, so that's good. I guess if we're going to be collecting fuel, we're going to hold on to the extra. So let's keep that one selected. And let's see if we can build another emergency crew quarter here. Okay. Hopefully that gets built. Our research gets completed soon. Then we'll have tier 2, I believe, complete. And we can start researching the upgrade for the emergency quarters. Let's go collect some more fuel. Let's push our luck. Tractor beam. What can go wrong? Alright, good haul. Alright, we completed that. Deuterium running low? Not anymore. Okay. We're still somehow gaining morale, even though 32 of our crew are quarterless. Gas giant. Captain, we detected massive deuterium levels in the atmosphere of this Class J giant. Class J gas giant. Atmospheric conditions are harsh, but the potential fuel yield is exceptional. Well, do we trust the Bassard collectors? I don't like the odds of that. Let's just deploy the probes. How are we doing for fuel? We can hold it. Okay, 70%. Good outcome. Alright. Guess we got everything here. I guess we're going to the next sector. Guess we could scan these, see if we're missing anything that we want to go back for. There is fuel. Do we want to max out our tank? Maybe we do. But we are going to waste a lot of cycles getting here. And that's more deuterium being used to repair our hull. Is that a good thing? And will the Kazon be waiting for us if we come back? Let's go take a look. Maybe we can hit these 2 stops here. They seem to be close to each other. When we get there, maybe it'll be 2-3 cycles to get between the 2. Okay, more construction is done. More crew is available, but I don't think we have any life support available. Oh, there's a room here. Did not catch that one. Let's clear that out. We'll get some more deuterium. Ooh, nice. Are there any other ones hidden on the edges that I might have missed? No little small room. Nothing here at the front. I wonder if you can unlock these later on. And can we repair this? No available work team. Okay. Maybe we should repair those after. Our food is piling up a little bit. Good to see. I guess let's return. Ooh, crew tier 2 has been researched. Alright. Let's go. We wanted to upgrade this one, I believe. 70. That's going to be most of what we have. Is there anything else here that we want? What are these? More morale? Or morale is okay. Sick bay, we don't need a larger sick bay right now. Let's go with this. So we'll solve our problems here. Hopefully we get more science points. We get 1 a cycle. Well, I guess while we're collecting fuel, that'll pile up a little bit. Okay. We can put regular crew quarters in here. We can build another cargo bay. We can put another engineering office in for more work teams. I think we're going to wait on that right now. We don't need more work teams. Battery compartment. We researched this a little while back. This has a spot of 1. So this just gives us extra energy, but doesn't cost anything besides taking up space and the resources to build it in the first place. I guess it has an operation cost of 1 energy, which we have energy to spare. I guess we have 12 energy at the moment. I don't think we want to build anything there at the moment. I think we want to repair. I'm a little hesitant to use some of the tritanium, though. This costs 8 to repair. But we get trade offers. And I'm thinking we can maybe trade our food away if we're getting 50 food right now for every 10 cycles. As long as our replicators are working, that seems like a good thing. What else? Regular shuttle bay takes 5. It takes 20. We can't afford any of that. Okay. I guess we're going to go with the regular shuttle bay, to be honest. Let's repair that first. Okay. Fuel time. Let's just go with the regular probes. We have a few other stops we can hit. Okay, 2 cycles away. Not bad. Let's head over. Great. Shuttle bay has been repaired. You can put heroes in here. Okay. I guess if we need to build a shuttle, I guess our shuttles get destroyed. We have crew available, so that's good. These do cost quite a bit to upgrade. Just want to take a peek to see how much everything kind of costs to upgrade. Look at that damage reduction as well. That's good. I'm hesitant to repair this because it costs 8 and I only have 10. I guess we will. We have the resources. We have the crew available. Let's get some fuel. Can we just keep clicking on that for the same options? We can. Okay, so torpedo launch bay. Let's see. Is anyone in our torpedo launch bay? No. Let's go put someone in here. Just throw Tuvok in here real quick. See if that improves our chances. Does it look like it changed? Let's take him off. Want to see what that looks like without. How do we take him off? If you click on them, you right click on him? No, that deselects the room. I guess you click on his own portrait. Yeah, it doesn't look like that changed anything. No. Let's not risk it. We want our fuel. We still didn't even get a good roll on that. That's dicey. Years of hell for sure. Okay. We got 1,000 on the dot, even though we can hold more. I guess let's fly over here, 6 cycles away. Hopefully we get 6 cycles or more worth of fuel. We're at 18. Let's see what we end up when we're leaving. Okay. Shuttle Bay. Shuttle Bay has been repaired. Aero Shuttle Bay, sorry. Let's see. Not enough. Not enough. I guess we could turn the other Shuttle Bay off. Redirect power. Okay, tutorial for trading. Okay, guess we just need to wait for offers. And they take a certain amount of cycles to complete. I guess here we can see their example shows 28. Manually collect the resource after the trade. I guess that means I need to click on the Aero Shuttle Bay somehow. Okay. Diplomacy. Okay, do we want Neelix in here? That's a pretty big boost, 56%. Or do we want him manning the phasers? We can put Chakotay in here. What does Neelix do in the mess hall? 5 morale. Okay. Let's put Kess in there. We're still getting morale. Big boost to efficiency there. Okay. And let's see. We don't need Tuvok in torpedoes. Let's put Tuvok here. Look at that. 56 efficiency on shields. You know what? I'm going to leave Chakotay on phasers. We use phasers a lot during combat. Torpedoes, I guess we don't use unless their shields are down, which requires phasers, so we'll keep the phasers manned. Let's see. What does Tom Paris do here? Away missions. It's not bad. Well, we don't want Tom Paris here. 0 damage. Harry Kim does 1. Neelix does 1. B'Elanna would be the best here. Where is B'Elanna right now? Hydroponics. Food. Do we still have sick crew members? I guess not. Okay, let's put the doctor back in here. A little bit of management. Okay, and then we'll throw B'Elanna here on the deflector. -2 damage per cycle from phenomena in case we run into any. They'll protect us a little bit, and if we need to have her repair this, we'll bring her back, I suppose. Otherwise, where is Harry? Harry's making us science points, I imagine. Increasing research rate. Well, he's the best to have here. Good job, Harry. Keep you focused. I wonder if those numbers change at all when they level up. Bridge, we don't need to assign anything. And we still can't assign Captain Janeway anywhere. I guess we'll see if we assign her to away missions in the future. We don't need to assign anyone in the cargo bay. Okay. Let's get back to flying. Alright, research is done. Hmm. You know what? We don't even have enough science right now. How much does this cost? 100? Okay. Let's see. 70? We don't have access to Borg. This also costs 70. Okay. I guess we won't be doing any science research for a little while. Let's go collect our fuel. To torpedo or not to torpedo? Do we actually have a torpedo number anywhere? We do. We have 37 torpedoes, it looks like. Does this use a torpedo? Let's take a look. We're at 37. Got all the reward we wanted. Still at 37? Okay. We're at 20 cycles instead of 18, so I guess we came out a little bit of a net positive there, trying to collect all this fuel. And there's still another spot. Looks like 4 cycles away, so we'll be at 16 when we're leaving. But the bonus of all that is we'll be getting more morale, and our hull will be repaired more. That's good. And even if we lose out on the fuel a little bit, I think it's kind of worth it. We're getting science points in the meantime. We're making food. Okay. Let's just go with the regular probes. We don't need to like completely fill our cargo bay. Okay, not bad. Still pretty close to being filled. 22 cycles now. All right. Now, we did get some more science points. Let's go take a look. Do we have anything we want from the lower tiers that we can afford? So if you have a high morale threshold, the bonuses are increased. So if that means we have max morale, max morale gives us bonuses to things in some sort of fashion. I wonder if these are like breakpoints, like this little section here, or this section. We can't afford that one. We can't afford that. I'm not really worried about field training. Do we get any morale when we win a combat? If we get nothing, then this would be good. Especially if we do combat quite often. Because 50 seems like a pretty big chunk. But if you're not doing combat, then it's kind of useless. And we can't get the Borg. I think right now I'm just going to save up the science points. Going to need them to unlock the tiers for the other ones. Okay. We have crew available. Do we have anything for the crew to work on? We can build a cargo bay. You know what? We're going to wait on that. We can build some batteries. But we have some here. We just need to be able to reach them. I guess we'll just save our resources right now. We are using some deuterium. Okay, let's go to the next sector. I guess now the tutorial is really over. Engage.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok. We have been in the Delta Quadrant for an estimated 4 weeks. The integration of Starfleet and former Maquis personnel is progressing. Our current trajectory of 70,000 light-years to Federation space dictates a need for a long-term survival strategy. Due to the replicator's power consumption, the captain has concluded that we must transition to traditional nutrition and enlist the assistance of Mr. Neelix in locating alternative food sources. I have provided Mr. Neelix with a Starfleet Cadet's Guide to Shipboard Protocol, specifically highlighting regulations concerning discipline, resource management, and proper conduct. To date, I have observed no discernible alteration in his operational methodology or adherence to protocol. I will therefore continue to monitor his activities to ensure that his unconventional approach does not result in any culinary incidents.
Okay.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris.
Looks like there's 2.
Lieutenant, Flight Control Officer. Has a nice ring to it. Who'd have thought you only need to get yourself stranded 70,000 light-years from home to actually climb the Starfleet ladder? Starfleet brass and Maquis rebels all crammed onto one ship? Found a good pal in Harry Kim. His nose is still glued to the How to Be a Model Ensign manuals, but he's got potential. My off-duty hours? I'd spend them on the holodeck if the damn thing wasn't fried. I'm honestly dying of boredom. So, to keep from going completely off the rails, I've decided to start building a hollow version of Chez Sandrine, my old bar hangout by the port in Marseille. Turns out, when Starfleet isn't supplying endless resources, you have to, conserve. And that, unfortunately, includes the food replicators as well. The captain wants us to find traditional food sources, and Neelix, our Delta Quadrant guide, is apparently the point man for that gourmet expedition. Sounds exciting. Neelix already puts our security chief through the logical ringer daily. Can't wait to see what kind of traditional delicacies he drags back when we actually let him forage for real food. I'll be sticking close to the replicators, just in case.
All right. I wasn't expecting 2 different personal logs here. That's kind of nice.
Personal log.
Personal log.
Personal log.
Personal log, Lieutenant.
Edible plants. New chief engineer, eh? Ooh. Out of line, Lieutenant. Got off on the wrong foot. I wonder if I made different decisions before, if she would be saying something different now. Seska and Jonas. Okay, I wonder if those are more heroes we have unlocked. Same with, well, who was that? Lieutenant Carey? Okay. Do these sectors have names? Or do the systems have names? Guess they have numbers. Okay. We're at capacity. When did we get production? No production in progress. Okay, when did we get max? We have to collect food. Well, good thing we have our hydroponics bay. Okay. Guess we'll start scanning. Ooh, dilithium, eh? Alright, we'll scan a little bit. We'll see what the best course of action is for our flight path. And what's this? It's one of our quests here. What is this? Looks like another side mission. What does a Class K star look like? What about a Class G star? It's cool how you can zoom in. Guess you could look at these planetoids as well. Nothing new to reveal. Okay. Let's see. Let's go take a look if we have any heroes available. No one new. Okay. We're still quarterless for a few people. Do we need to upgrade these? We do. We researched it. We still need to put it together. Tritanium. Okay. I guess tritanium's going to be one of our goals. Well, fuel is full. We can pass. I guess we can go pick up some dranium. Wonder how much... Wonder what is here. Let's go take a look at the closest one. I don't think there's a limit for the dilithium we can carry. It doesn't say max capacity. Same with the science. Gel packs have a cap. Same with the Borg nanites. Okay. Pelagic planet? We have detected a Class O planet, which is largely covered in water and features a diverse ecosystem. Scans indicate valuable resources are concentrated in the ground just beneath the water's surface. Looks like we have options marked out here. We don't have the technology available, but we do have shuttles. I guess we just don't have them turned on. Let's leave for a second. What is this? Okay. Is that what that other... This is for a quest? Are we going to need the dilithium for the upgrade? Okay, well, we're missing resources. I guess we're going to have to work on that. But we did come here to turn this on, which I guess we would want to turn something else off, unless we can raise power output. Which we can't until we upgrade. Okay. And that's warp core repair rate. No one has anything about increasing energy production. Okay. Well, let's just take this and turn this off for a moment. Turn this on. Who can we assign here? Construction time. You know what? Let's not worry about that. Let's go to the system. Let's see. Ooh, this has better options, I feel like. safer options. Let's go with this. Let's send our shuttle. And we don't have a level 2 shield generator. Alright, not a bad outcome. Almost at capacity, so I guess we can pass these other ones for now. Hull repair is going pretty well. Okay. Maybe we should build another storage. Our crew is available. If we don't build a cargo bay, what else is here? Large cargo bay. Takes up a lot of space. We're going to have to keep in mind how much space we have in the future. Five crew in a 3-spot unit, whereas this is 10 crew in a 3-spot, and this is 12 in a 2-spot, and then we can upgrade this to 18. Yeah, need more resources. Working on it, working on it. Okay, hydroponics bay, no. We don't need more food being made. I feel like it'd be better to hold more resources right now. Let's go build ourselves another cargo bay. Okay. So we can collect some more of these resources. Maybe we can come back after and collect some. Let's go. You know what? Let's go here. It's 1 cycle away. Maybe we'll pick up a little bit. We can always leave. And scan for life signs. Interesting. You know what? Let's leave for now. We don't need to pick up these resources. In fact, we can fly around, and I guess we can see what kind of interactions we can make ahead of time. We don't need to make a choice. We don't have a disruptor array. We don't have a level 2 science laboratory. Okay. I don't think we're going to get this anytime soon, so let's go with sending a mining team. Hopefully we get the 40 resources. That'll max us out, but I don't want to spend fuel coming back here. Oh, terrible. Wow, really terrible. Years of hell for sure. 1 crew member died, 5 got severely injured. Not a great start. Let's go take a look. Crew. Does it say? I thought it'd have like a list of maybe who passed. Well, I guess that's a few less crew that need to be put in quarters, so a little bit of a silver lining there, but not a whole lot. 1 less crew. Okay, with our crew injured, let's go make sure our doctor's in sick bay. 20 days recovery time. Down to 15? Okay, that's good. Okay, we'll leave the hydroponics bay. It's making food, not in a hurry. I have a feeling we're going to be getting food from this over here. And let's see. We did our shuttle bay. Let's switch this off until we need it in the future. Right now, I would rather have Neelix trading. Or trying to. 1 cycle away. Okay. I guess for now, we'll set this for storage. We'll see what resources we have in abundance when it comes time to leave. Okay, a glaciated planet. We have detected a Class P planet where the surface is frozen. Geological scans indicate the resources deep beneath the ice. Retrieving them requires breaking through the dense ice layer, but the temperatures are freezing and snowstorms could hinder us. Okay. Doesn't look like we're going to be getting too much from here. We can activate the shuttles again. No cutting beam. I think that's Borg tech. Cutting beam control room. And we don't have an upgraded deflector. Let's leave for now. We don't want to spend time flying away. Sorry, Neelix. Turn that off. Turn this back on. Okay. Still a chance for negative outcome there, but better than nothing. And we'll get 2. Okay. Success. A lot of resources. +2. Valuable trading resource. Keep that in mind. And with trading, I guess let's go back. Right now I don't have enough power, so we're going to be hustling from side to side here as we turn this on and off. Neelix is assigned. Okay, Doctor, how are you doing? They're recovering in 10 days. Okay. We have a crew available. What can we repair? Nothing, I believe. Let's go back to the system. And I guess we should try to get on with doing some missions here, but let's go get some fuel before. Ooh, a trade offer received. Let's go take a look. Our first trade offer. Oh wow, they want our valuable resources here. For 500 food? You know what? If we didn't get 2, I would definitely say no. But I feel like this isn't really worth it. I'm going to dismiss this. You have efficiency, so I guess that means the time it takes to complete this. Okay. Hopefully they ask us for some deuterium instead. Hull is completely repaired. Looks like the shuttle is needed. Let's leave again. Sorry, Neelix. Maybe we will just leave the shuttle bay on. How popular is the shuttle going to be? Okay. Better chance for the shuttle? Blindly beam a team on board to force open the storage. Let's send the shuttle. I thought for a moment we were going to hit the red line and we're going to have our shuttle probably destroyed because they have that shuttle rebuilding time for a reason, I imagine. Shuttle construction time? Yeah. I guess we could assign Neelix there if we need to, if he's not trading. Okay, we have some fuel. Let's see. People are not happy. I guess they're still injured. I guess when they get healed, we'll be getting happier. Hull is repaired, so our crew is available. Let's see. Not the emergency quarters. Engineering office? So we can unassign them. Now we have 2 crew available. But even if I assign them, our deuterium doesn't lose because we don't actually have hull that's being repaired. So we can just keep them assigned. they'll repair as needed. And if our crew is not doing anything, then they can be idle here, the repair crew. Do we have enough science? I think we need 70 to upgrade another tier. So let's leave that for a moment. And we're here next to the food. Let's go visit this. You know what? Let's return later. I saw a little notification here. Let's see what this is about. Hull repair completed. Okay. Let's continue with our mission. Let's send an away team. Alright. We've got a list of challenges here. And they recommend a Talaxian. I suppose we only have one Talaxian. Looks like he fits one on each, so that's good. Alright. Everyone's level 2 except Chakotay, so I feel like we should bring him along. He fills in quite a bit here. And let's see. We're looking for food. Now, Kes hasn't really been around. I wouldn't really expect her to help. Let's see. Is that medicine and science? Hmm, 29. It's better than Tuvok. 27 here, but that's only for one encounter. Meanwhile, you have 40 and 21. So it's pretty useful. But I feel like the 40 is only useful in one encounter. Here, the 29 you can use for 3. So let's bring B'Elanna. Klingon and an innovator. Okay. Alright. We have rewards. And we have risk involved. Now, this we don't have a chance. If we had Kes, we could have. But it would have had a risk. Okay. I guess this is why we brought you. And this is more food than the other options, so let's go with that. You are our guide, after all. Didn't get the gold. Still good, though. Good job, Neelix. You are fatigued now. Okay. Ooh, is that the Kazon? Seska is missing. Ooh, suspicious. Now, we could do both. Is that the same chance? Whether we pick Chakotay first, or whether we pick Neelix first. What do we want? What kind of rewards are we interested in? Do we want some deuterium? Deuterium? Science? And who will we use on the next one? So if we use Chakotay and Neelix, I feel like Chakotay is going to be wiped out for the next question here, and so will Neelix. Ooh, it's a tough choice. Let's go for science. I have a good chance here. Okay, success. Seska is in a cave. Alright, let's continue on. A lot of risk here. Now, do we want morale? We're not at 4,000, so that would help, and we get more science. And we can probably get a gold encounter here. And let's see. Maybe B'Elanna can do the next one. Okay. Ah, we didn't get the gold. I wonder if that would have changed the outcome of the mission. Okay. No rewards here, but pretty much a guaranteed success. This is a good reward. But what are the chances? You're already fatigued. And this doesn't help. But it would really help to get those rewards. Now, who's available next? Neelix can do this one. So can Chakotay. Man, they're going to be tired for all the encounters here. Okay, I think we're going to have to let B'Elanna do this one. Maybe we'll get Neelix to push in. We'll push in for the gold encounter. Critical success. All right. Taking heavy fire. Oh, look at the rewards here. Wow, that is it's a big risk. I guess we should keep this in mind if we're going to be approaching the Kazon in the future. We might need to bring people with, what is this, phaser skills? Security skills? We can get some science. And we can get some more morale. And there's a pretty good chance here. Otherwise, I don't want to risk it for this. This is not a good chance. And the risk here is really high as well. And we can get a guaranteed win here. No science. You know what? Let's go with this. Maybe we'll get gold. Good luck, Chakotay. Well, success. Okay, mission complete. We got 1 apple-like fruits and weird roots. Alright, Chakotay made it to level 2, and looks like Neelix and B'Elanna have upgraded to level 3. Injury-free bonus, Sector 2. I guess we get a multiplication from that. So maybe the further in the game you get, the more experience is worth. I guess that's a good way to have some of your people catch up in levels. I guess this is their life sign readings here. They're doing all right. Let's see how the story unfolds. We have a whole bunch of this one specific food. Okay. We still need quite a bit of food. Alright. Where should we go? We can hold more geranium. We have 13 cycles left. And we didn't get the resources we wanted. The tritanium would be nice to have. I guess we're going to have to push for some tritanium in the future. Okay, let's see. 7 cycles, 4 cycles. I think we'll go here to the planetoid. Maybe we'll check out this asteroid first. There's a shipwreck here. Did we visit this? I feel like we did. Okay, we'll stop by the asteroid, then we'll go to the planetoid. I don't think this is going to have anything here. Unless you have, like, chance encounters at empty spots. Maybe, maybe not. 2 cycles away. Let's see what this encounter is about. Send another away team. Okay, 3 people. I can't send Captain Janeway. Alright, they recommend Ocampa. Guess we'll put Kess down. Alright. A lot of phaser fire here. Do we have 2 people? Guess it's going to be Tuvok and Chakotay. So anyway, we just started blasting. Security officer and former Maquis. Alright. Good luck. There's good rewards here across the board. But one thing I want to keep in mind is what challenges are coming up next. And who will be tired. There is a little bit of risk here. I'm not too concerned about the science right now. I guess with the 2 of them we can guarantee a success. But then they're going to be tired for the next one. Let's see if that backfires. Maybe we'll get a critical success. Nope. What is going on? Okay. I do want that resource. I guess we can have Tuvok do it alone. But is Chakotay gonna help in the next one? No, he has no science. He has no medicine. So we'll get you to help, and maybe we'll hit the gold. No, it's not my day today. But we did get resources. Ooh, organs. Okay. I guess this is why we brought Kess. Best rewards, too. Okay. Flesh-eating disease. Okay. They're not fatigued anymore. This is why I brought you guys. Alright. Stand your ground. That's good. We'll be able to get some dilithium. Look at that. Without Chakotay, you would have a pretty hard chance. Same without Tuvok. You know what? Let's have Kess help you out for whatever reason. She's fatigued, but you know what? It's the last one. Critical success. Awesome. Let's see what happens. Oh, flees into the darkness. Okay. Alright. Level 3 for everyone. Critical success, injury-free bonus, sector multiplication, 3 successful challenges as well. The away team has returned. If that's the episode I think it is, I think Neelix loses his lungs. They like steal it with their transporter tech. Alright, looks like we can chase them. Do we want to follow them? You know what? It feels like we're trespassing. Like we just showed up at someone's secret base for whatever reason. And then, you know, they got scared. They ran. Should we chase them? Should we escalate the situation? You know what? Let's leave them be. That might affect it in the future. All right. Phage. You know what? Let's go collect some fuel. 3 cycles away. Or, before we fly, we do have our titanium. Let's go take a look inside our ship. Maybe we can repair some of this life support. Or, if not life support, we want to upgrade main engineering. Oh, we're so close. We do need some more deuterium as well. And I guess it's a good thing we don't trade away any of this. We're going to need that to upgrade. Dilithium. Okay, well, guess we can't do any of that in the meantime. But our patients are healed. We'll put the doctor back in the hydroponics bay. And we do have enough science now. I guess we can try researching. Do we want better shields? Do we want better weapons? Disruptor control room. You know what? Let's go with science. Let's go upgrade our science. We have spare dilithium. Okay, we still have enough to upgrade our warp reactor when it comes to it. Let's go get some fuel. We'll see what other resources we can collect here before we leave. Okay, shuttles are available. Let's risk it. Ah, 3 crew got injured. How long is that going to take for them to heal without the doctor? 10 days? That's fine. Let's see. We can hold 150. Let's go collect some. We don't have a waste disassembler, but we do have a shuttle. We also have a tractor beam. Let's use the shuttle again. All right, not bad. Now, do we want to get fuel now or fuel later? Let's get fuel later. Let's go check out this Class E planet here, 7 cycles, and then we'll pick up all this fuel on the way out if we need to. We don't have a level 2 sensor array, but we can do short, close-range scans with the shuttle. Let's do that. We have a shuttle for a reason. All right. I was kind of expecting them to find life signs. Okay. What is happening on this ship? You are telling me there is something on the bridge? Chakotay has some news. Captain, several decks remain inaccessible because their life support systems are offline. Yes, they are. I recommend we send a work team immediately to restore life support to one of those damaged decks. Once repaired, we can safely unlock and utilize that entire deck, which provides crucial operational space. Well, guess we have a job to do. Repair a life support. They cost so much, though, Chakotay. We don't have the resources. That costs 35 to repair. I only have 28 titanium. Does the main engineering upgrade require some? It does. We're so far away. We're still collecting food. Okay, well, time to get fuel. Let's go further away, then we'll hit up this one. Okay, science has been researched. Let's see. Hydroponics bay. We don't have enough science to do these. I guess we'll have to come back. We can upgrade these, but that also uses the titanium. Such a nice resource that we don't have a lot of. We don't have a level 2 engineering office. We can get a lot more resources with this, but we do have a chance of failure. But we do have a higher, better chance. Let's risk it. We're all about risking it in years of hell, aren't we? Ah, we lost 30 hull. Also, 3 crew got injured. Well, could have been worse. Okay. I guess we're not losing any morale. Thankfully. We'll be repairing hull a little bit. But we do need to assign crew. I guess we did have crew assigned. Right? Repairing the hull? Okay. Let's go get some fuel, and maybe we'll be a little bit safer. We do have 2 more sources here before we have to leave. Now, do we want to send a shuttle? Let's send the shuttle. Okay. Some fuel. Let's hope these last 2 we have better luck. Okay. More shuttles? Let's go with the shuttles. All right. A lot of fuel for us. We have 18 cycles left. That's good. Let's hope this last one fills this up. Let's get some gas in the tank. Okay. I don't like how that bar is filled up. We'll go with the scans. Not bad. Okay, 23 cycles. I guess it's time to leave this system. Let's go take a look at the sector map. Those are pretty far away. I guess we'll go here, 5 cycles. Before we leave, our hull has been repaired. We're at 450 again. Okay, let's start scanning. What is nearby? Fuel? A Kazon Raider. Okay. Oh, food. Oh. Nothing new to reveal. There's a wreck here. If I click on this, it tells us nothing. Okay. Planet of Plenty. Okay. I guess that's a point of interest. A repair station. Well, we have full hull. I don't know if they would do anything else. I guess we can visit and find out what happens. Nothing new to reveal. Interesting. Does that happen when I right-click on anything else to scan? No. Just that one. Interesting. Okay. I guess we could use some fuel, but there's no need to get it now. 18 cycles until we run out. So maybe we will fly. We'll go over here. Pick up some fuel. Pick up some food. Or maybe we should fly closer. Pick up these. Then fly to this one. You know what? Let's go to the Raider wreck here. Let's see if we find anything by going there. Nothing new to reveal? Okay. I'm suspicious, but... Sensors have detected a strange subterranean cave with possible dilithium crystals. This is a very lucky find, but the cave system seems unstable due to volcanic and tectonic activity. Crystal caves. Okay. Sensor array level 2 or phaser control room level 1. Or sorry, level 2. Those are good rewards, plus 5. You know what? I think we're going to risk it. All right. Good outcome. We're at 29. Do we need any of that for science? Take a look further down. I guess the tiers need it to unlock. Okay. I wonder if I should trade again or if I should turn the shuttle bay off. Looking forward to having enough power where I can have them both on. Okay. Let's follow this down a little bit. We need food. Okay. Well, we only have one option. We're not going to get this anytime soon. Ah, we got sick. Lost due full storage. Oh, we don't have... Okay. I guess we need to turn one of our cargo bays into a food cargo bay. But we're going to lose out on duranium right now if we do that. So I guess we'll have to change this cargo bay to food. And we can only carry 1,000 deuterium now. So I guess we'll pick this up on the way back. And I guess we'll pick up some of this while we're here. Ooh, looks like 2 resources. Nice. We do need some more titanium. Shuttle bay. All right. We did lose some because our storage is full. Understandable. But we have titanium now. That's what we needed. We can do a lot of things now. And we have 1 crew available. What is our other crew working on? Is it because they're in the hull? Food at max, deuterium at max. Let's get rid of those notifications. Three cycles to upgrade main engineering. Not bad. Okay, we unassigned them, so they're available if we need them to be, but I guess we'll just go and assign them to repair the hull. We're not actually repairing it right now, but don't really need them to do anything. We can't afford this now, because we used our titanium to repair. We repaired our warp core instead. And these all cost quite a lot. That cost 20. I guess we could repair some of these lower decks. The lower decks are important. Now, one thing I kind of a little bit worried about. Let's see. I can't click on a room to check. Okay. So there's different rooms you can make that are different sizes, but you can't check what rooms you can build, I guess ahead of time. Yeah, there's no like room overview. Right? Like even this doesn't tell you how large the hydroponics bay is or any of these other places. Okay. Guess we're going to have to wait. So let's just go travel and get some fuel. Starship debris. This was the Kazon debris field, wasn't it? Now, we like our shuttles lately. I guess this has the best chances of success. Shuttles it is. Excellent. Okay. Now our storage is full. But we're good for 18 cycles. Not bad. Okay. We'll pass up on the repair station. Maybe we'll get there on the way back. Let's check out what this Class M planet has. Hopefully we have good options when we get there. I'm not sure if this is going to be an away mission. Okay, main engineering. Upgrade is ready. Okay, we got our morale boost. Okay. So, we can upgrade to tier 2. It does use more power. We're going to be down to 12 cycles. I don't think I'm ready for that. I don't think that's worth having tier 2 so I can have the trading running at the moment. I think I'm going to wait. Okay, people are injured still. We're going to just wait that out. I'd rather have the doctor helping make food at the moment. Oh, if we had 2 shuttles. So we don't want the deuterium. It's not that important right now. We want the food. So I'm not going to bother trying to upgrade our shuttle bay and coming back or our sensor array. I think we'll just try to get the food. Now, hopefully we get a good result from this. We do need the food. Excellent. Okay. I guess we didn't collect enough food for this mission because we started collecting food before. Ooh. Now we can research some sort of foods in the science laboratory, so let's go take a look at that. And I believe when that means the science laboratory, I guess that's on the ship. But I thought there would have been something here. Yes, this one, unexplored. Okay. We'll start doing this. Probably should have been doing that this whole time. I was just trying to focus on the first part. So I guess now that we have our food supply here maxed out. You know what? Can we use that food in the mess hall? Normal food rations option. Missing technology. Well, we're going to be, I guess, researching that in the future. Okay, let's continue traveling through this system. Now, we do need more food. I guess this is the Kazon fighter over here. Maybe we'll deal with that and then hit up this repair station if needed. I guess it's a debris field. Okay. We can get some more deuterium. Or should I change that deuterium storage to food storage? That is food. Let's set that to food as well. And this way we'll be able to keep that food. Do we want to use the shuttle? Let's use the shuttle. We'll get as much food as we can. Hopefully we don't have a shuttle accident. Alright, great. Excellent even. Right, I almost have 2,000 food. That's great. Well, he seems excited. Alright, 400 morale. Okay, we're doing well. Morale's doing pretty good. Hull's doing pretty good. Okay. I guess we don't need to hit up this repair station, but we can go there and see what the repair station offers. We don't need any deuterium. But maybe these places do have double resources. Nothing new to reveal. Okay. I guess our science is still researching a bit. These are 4 cycles away. Gotta keep an eye on our fuel. You know what? Let's hit up this, and we'll just get all this fuel on our way out. Hopefully we have enough to go to all of them. Gonna be cutting it a little bit close. Hopefully we don't lose out on fuel. Massive debris field. Okay. Unfortunately, it's all single resources here, and we're full. No point risking anything. Let's just leave. Just wasted fuel going there, but it happens. Okay, looks like research is complete. Thank you, Harry Kim. And let's see, we got some sort of communications. I guess I'm ahead of the game. They're suggesting we build the hydroponics bay. I hope it doesn't mean I need to dismantle it and build it again. He just wants to eat. I don't remember him asking. I find it interesting that they would have a captain's galley instead of just eating in, like, the captain's quarters. Or in, like, the ready room, I guess? I don't know. Okay, so I guess we can upgrade rooms if we have the resources for them. Okay, maybe we'll go and use this deuterium, and then we'll go and pick up that deuterium. Okay. Food is at max. Okay, repair the Aero shuttle bay, which we have. We just need to switch it on. Let's see if we can do that here. Let's turn this off like we did before. Turn this on. And looks like State of Flux. We completed that part. No trades though. Okay. 4 cycles. Sick bay. Recovery, 1 cycle. Okay. Let's go take a look at our science. We have the resources now. That seems like a good thing to research. We haven't dealt with spatial phenomena yet. This seems like something to get next. Maybe even that, but right now our food is doing really well. Okay. Looks like Balana has some work for us. I do want to build a battery, but I don't have a spot available. Guess we can take apart some crew quarters and build batteries. Let's do that. Okay, we need an available work team. So we'll unassign you. And sorry, we have a sick crew member here. We need to turn you into batteries, because Balana gave us a little quest, a little side quest here. And I guess we'll lose some morale in the short term, and then I think we'll get a morale boost from completing that quest, so we'll see how that goes. And unfortunately, we did leave that location that had the deuterium. And we don't need to repair our hull. I guess that is what I should expect from a repair station. But there's no option here to attack or anything. A little bit surprised, but I suppose we're Starfleet. Guess I'm mixing up FTL and Star Trek a few times. Okay, let's see. We can get a few minerals from here. And then we should have enough fuel to go pick up from those 2 locations. Okay, we have taken this apart. Let's start building those batteries. You are not here. Are you under maintenance? You are. Oh, this requires... Oh. Okay, well, hopefully we'll get some soon. We do need this. We have 18 cycles left, and this will take us 7 to build, so let's start putting one together. We'll get that quest done. We don't have an energy dissipator. We can do this, but that seems like it carries a lot of risk. And we don't need that many resources. We only have a limit of 100, so I guess we'll go with this. Try to be careful. Wow, 5 crew severely injured. I guess we're going to have to put the doctor in the sick bay. No more food duties. Wow, 20 days. Okay, at least they are not dead. Thank you. Let's put Kess in here, since she's not working. I don't know where I had her assigned before. I feel like this is asking me to do something here, but I need to finish upgrading it first. Okay. I guess it's just fuel now. Hopefully the fuel here doesn't give us any problems. Okay, mess hall has been upgraded. Okay. Fresh normal rations makes sense. Let's go take a look. So our food is full, and if we go to normal food rations, I guess it bases the food off of how many crew we have. 1 food feeds 3 crew. Okay. And no morale bonus. Okay, so I guess we're going to have to balance our food output and consumption with our morale. So we'll let our morale drain a little bit because our food is full, and then we'll switch from normal food rations to premium replicator rations. But if I add Neelix in here instead of the shuttle bay, then that will make our people happier. Or I can put Kess in here. Can I put Kess in the shuttle bay? In the aero shuttle bay? I can. Okay, you know what? We'll put Kess in here instead of the food production, and we'll keep Neelix here because we don't want our morale draining by like minus 18. We got rid of some crew quarters. Looks like we're getting communications. A distress call. Is this a trap? Are they setting us up the bomb? Yeah, my thoughts exactly, Neelix. Okay. I guess let's do this. 100% chance. Okay, well, let's scan. Do our due diligence. Okay. I have my doubts about what we're going to find. Okay, well, guess we don't have an option to leave. Okay, guess we're going to help cautiously. And that is this raider wreck. Nothing new to reveal. Okay. Where were we going? We were here. We need fuel. Do we want to risk? We don't want to risk it. Do we want more fuel? What's our limit? 1,000? I wonder, we can get fuel now, then we can go visit this quest and then go hit up the fuel spot before we leave. I think that's the best play. Let's do that. Hopefully we get a good amount here. Alright. Let's see. Anything in the ship that's available? 5 cycles there. And 1 crew available. I guess we can assign them to repair the hull if needed, but we're not going to. Nothing new to reveal from scanning. Makes sense. Okay. We can always repair after here as well if we need to. We'll see how bad this encounter goes. Send an away team. Okay. They don't recommend anyone. Now, no security ones. But looks like a lot of maybe repairing at the end. And then maybe at the beginning this is like negotiation or healing. So if we're providing healthcare, that would probably be good for them to be on our side. So we'll bring Kess for that. And then what is Kess's science here? 24? So maybe we bring someone with better science and then someone who has engineering here. So Lana, 55 engineering. Yeah. And then I guess Harry for science, 39. Okay. Let's see how that goes. Let's see if we planned it pretty well. Massive explosion. Okay. So we came here thinking of doing healthcare, which is good. We'll get some rewards here that are highly sought after for me right now. And there's a chance, oh, if we brought Paris here, maybe we could have had a better chance of a critical success. But either way, looks like this is going to be an easy success for us. And adding someone doesn't change anything. They don't have a number. Okay. Maybe we can repair one of our decks later on. Okay. So, if we don't use Kess here, then everyone else might be tired for the rest. But we can have probably a critical success here. Wow, guaranteed critical success, right? Okay, so I think the play here will be we use Kess because she is fatigued. Hopefully we get a critical success. I doubt it, but then we'll probably be using B'Elanna and Harry for the last two. And see what happens. Okay. The cause remains a mystery. We got our science points. Okay. There's a little bit of risk here, but we can get a pretty good outcome guaranteed. Or do we want fuel? You know what? We'll probably push both of them for the last part here. Let's try to get that critical success. Ah, nice. Alright, even more fuel. I think we'll be maxed out on fuel. Okay, a lot of risk here. Okay, we can get a nice critical success. Not with this one, though. But we can here. That's what, about the halfway point? And here is a little bit better. So what kind of rewards do we want? Do we want morale? Do we want science? I think we're okay with science at the moment. Let's try to get some morale. We don't want our morale slipping, I guess, under 3,000 at the moment, but we'll see. Maybe we'll get another critical success. We did. Uh-oh. Traces of Federation technology. How did that happen? Alright, B'Elanna's level 4. Kess is almost level 4. Harry made it to level 3. Got a lot of resources from that. Does it tell me which one is quicker? I'm guessing the subspace bubble is quicker. Oh, I wish it told me how many resources I have right now. You know what? Let's use the expander. We did earn some resources here, so I guess I don't feel too bad putting them back in. One expander. Oh. What do you have to say for yourself, Seska? Picking mushrooms? I mean, they both make a point there. I mean, she makes a point there too. That's weird that he would need to request authorization to like save the Kazon. I feel like that's something that they would just like, wouldn't they just want to save him anyway? Isn't that the rules of like their medicine? They always save people. Oh, Seska, suspicious. Fake science, doctor. Oh, we don't have this. Sad. Maybe we should have chased that Vidian down earlier. Maybe we could have had a good outcome from that. Unless you can get this from somewhere else. We'll see. We can do nothing. Or there's a chance. Let's try to keep him alive. It's what we would want. Ah. Sad. Okay, well, I guess we'll have to continue with the story and see where it leads. Okay, we have max fuel. 41 cycles. Okay, that's good. Let's see. This is almost done. We need to craft an expander in the workshop. Where's our workshop? Okay, do we need to put someone in here? I think we do. Who do we normally have in here? I guess we could assign Harry. Who else can we assign? Balana? Look at that crafting time. 58%? Where's Balana right now? What are you doing in the deflector? Phenomenon protection? Okay, well, we don't need that at the moment, I don't think. Let's risk it. Let's get you in here, and... those are the resources we need. Sad. Okay. I guess in the meantime we can fly around. Do we need more fuel before we leave? I guess we could go get that deuterium and then come back for the fuel. Okay, battery compartment has been built. Let's see, tutorial for batteries. Any energy not used is wasted, makes sense. So we can store the excess energy. Okay. We got our morale boost. Alright. So we are saving 2 energy, which will be going into the battery. Do we need to turn this on? It costs energy to run, uses a crew member. Guess we'll have to see if it charges, which it should. Yeah, it's saying right here it's getting +2. Okay, that works. And we need about 35 to 50 for these here. 75 for the main decks. Wow. And this one is 20. There's a lot of empty space here. I wonder if this is used in the future. They put like the Borg decks in here maybe? If that's story driven, then I feel like they need to save space for those. That kind of makes sense. Okay. It's been 80 cycles. Excuse me. Okay. We can't hold 51. We can't even hold 35, so I guess we'll take what we can take. 20. No, we can actually hold all 20. And it looks like now that we have built that item, we can go here and complete this quest, hopefully. Let's return, and we'll pick up some fuel on the way out. Oh, a trade offer has also been received. Okay, let's return later to this. Let's go take a look at the ship. That is a good trade, I think. Look at that. We're going to get 40 titanium, and we're going to get rid of 50 duranium. That's awesome. It expires in 11. Well, we're going to accept the trade, and in 16 cycles, we'll have that. It looks like it takes this out right away. Okay. I like the idea of the Aero Shuttle Bay. We do want more power, but we need more storage as well. I guess once our food drops down to 1500, we can change one of these cargo bays to hold more fuel. We'll do a little bit of management there. We also have our crew available. Do we need to assign them to build anything, repair anything? I guess we don't need you in the workshop anymore. Let's move you around. And if the Kazon are here, can I put Torres in here? No, only Chakotay and Tuvok. Who can I put on the shield generator? Same thing, Chakotay and Tuvok. Okay, that's fair. Now, I'm not going to build another battery. I do kind of feel like taking apart these emergency quarters and building regular crew quarters. And we can't upgrade these because we don't have the technology. Okay. We never did upgrade these crew quarters. This takes some resources as well. I have a lot more quarterless crew here than I thought I would. Definitely need to fix the life support so we can get some more crew quarters built. Now that we have the trade turned on, let's continue. Let's advance the story. Oh, 2 ships. Okay. What have you done? An act of war. Okay. You know what? I wonder if violence is the way. They do have our technology. I don't think I'm going to let them get away with that. We have problems here. We need to resolve them now. I wonder if we can take on 4 Kazon vessels. Is this going to be an away mission? It is. Okay. Let's see. Survivalist is what they recommend. Okay, that's Chakotay. Looks like there is some shooting involved, so let's pair him up with Tuvok. And then I guess we're going to be doing a lot of repair work. So it looks like B'Elanna is the one for that. We could even do repair work at the beginning. But I have a feeling we're going to be shooting our way out of a few of these options. Maybe we use B'Elanna first, then we shoot second, B'Elanna third, and then we shoot again last. We'll see what those options are. People will be fatigued, and we'll see where this survivalist comes into play. Bridge entrance is jammed shut. Well, if it was open before, probably someone hiding their life signs. Do we want resources? Do we want morale and science? I feel like morale and science would be pretty good. And then second, we'll have to shoot our way out, so we don't want them being tired for that. Let's go with this. We have a chance at a critical success. Good luck, Balana. Thank you, Balana. Alright, extra morale, extra science. And now I think we're going to be shooting. But we can also use Chakotay here. And this is a great resource to get. So success no matter what, a little bit of a critical success. Otherwise, the two of them can just check for traps thoroughly. But I don't really need the fuel. I'd rather get this resource while we can. I feel like this is going to be the hardest one to come by. And then we'll use Balana next. And then maybe Balana again after, or Chakotay and Tuvok. They can open fire. See if we get another critical success. Oh, so close. There's a trap. Okay. Well, I guess that's what the resources are from taking that trap down. Okay. Well, we brought the expander for a reason. Maybe another critical? No. Okay, well, we did get some resources, and maybe we'll be shooting our way out here. Oh, but there's a chance. You're fatigued. Darn. I would have liked that 20 here, but with the 10, we have a chance at a critical success. So we're going to use the phaser fire. Let's have Balana help. No critical success, but we did succeed. Okay. And we're going to have more of those resources once our trade ship is back. A lot of rewards. A lot of XP. They're all level 4. Complete 10 away missions without injury. Looks like I got a little bit of an achievement there. Alright, console recovered. It is indeed from Voyager. Well, if it was Federation technology from another ship, that'd be kind of interesting too. We can not analyze it. Let's analyze it. We'll see if we succeed. Better to try to know. Failure. Couldn't tell what it looked like. We have a traitor on board. It's pretty big news. Alright. Detective Tuvok. Interesting. Lieutenant Nunez, acting chief of security. Alright. Okay. Let's take a look. Are you one of my heroes now? Yeah, Tuvok is unavailable. Okay. But Nunez is not here. Can I assign Nunez here? No. Okay. A little sad by that. Alright. We have some tritanium. Can we fix the lower decks? We can. This room is 4 wide. What can we put down here that is 4 wide? A large battery compartment. You could build another sick bay, which we're not going to be doing. None of those. Disruptor array control room. We could build another phaser. Okay, I guess that's not really important. These cost too much to repair. Do we hold out for more resources and try to get one of these larger decks repaired, or do we start repairing one of these smaller ones? And I think we could probably put just the regular crew quarters here, couldn't we? We're going to try. We'll see how that works. Let's repair. We'll have more resources once they return. And maybe we'll be able to repair this one after. We'll be able to get the, what is this, Duranium? Hopefully we'll get some Duranium out of these ruined rooms. Okay. Wait until the security investigation is complete. Deuterium at max. Okay, well, did our food go down? I guess the plan is to travel here. Let's go get some fuel, but we can wait. We'll wait in orbit. Maybe we'll wait for a few cycles to pass. Okay, research is complete. Let's see. Resource analysis sensors. Okay. Now, did we want to upgrade the transporter room to increase our rewards from the away missions? I do like those rewards. And we do have quite a bit of science. Let's begin. Maybe we'll upgrade the deflector in the future. That's not really important right now. I think biolaboratory we might need. Produce gel packs from food and duranium. Okay, well that'll give us something to spend our food on besides eating. Maybe we'll get that one after. Okay. How long is this going to take? 6 cycles? Alright. Should we wait 6 cycles? How much deuterium is available here? Quite a lot. I guess let's wait a little bit. We'll let the cycles go through. Alright, looks like the mission has been progressed while we waited. Took you a few cycles to analyze that data, Doctor. She's a Cardassian, you don't say. Tom Paris is like looking over his shoulder like, really? That happened to you, Chakotay? Tuvok just rubbing salt in the wound. It's like 2 of us infiltrated you. Thanks for bringing that up again. Lieutenant Carey Station. Competence or intent? Thank you, Lieutenant. Okay. Summarize all clues again. No, we know about all the clues, I think, but let's just summarize them. I think we're just going to go with, Seska being suspicious. The fact that we had to order her to give us a blood sample. Right? Calling out Seska's proximity. Good point, Tuvok. Was it a clumsy kind of cover-up? I wonder what would happen if I did confront Carey. Well, she admits to it, so we were right. XJL. Left in shock, I tell you. Okay, well, I doubt we're going to be able to override it. Let's fight them. We are massively outnumbered. You know what? We can try, and maybe we can retreat if we need to. Let's push our luck. Will this be the end of Voyager? Okay. We can auto-resolve, but I think I like our chances of manually fighting. We'll see how that goes. Okay, level 4. Do you get experience from these kind of combats? Okay. I like the idea of the shield recharging, and I like the idea of Tom Paris granting us invulnerability. And then Tuvok can bring down their shields quick once we're in position. And then we can use our torpedoes. Otherwise, what does Harry Kim bring? I thought Kess had a ability for combat, but I guess it's not here. Maybe she needs to get higher level. Well, let's see. Should we take out one of the smaller scout ships first, or maybe the fighter? I think we'll start with the fighter.
What are your orders, Captain?
Okay, so fighter is targeted. Okay. If we take out their engines, it should be easier to take them out and maneuver around them. Let's go for their weapons.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Okay, let's keep an eye on our shields. Might have to use Blana's ability.
Ability ready, Captain.
And let's see, once we're in a good position here, we'll use Tuvok's ability.
Ability ready. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Alright, let's shoot a torpedo. Let's use Tom Paris to protect us for a bit.
Enemy is fled, Captain.
Okay, great. We took out a ship. Our shields are still holding strong. Okay. Let's go for their engines. Let's use Tuvok here.
Ability ready, Captain.
Our shields are holding strong. Let's keep an eye on them. We'll use Blana's ability as
Enemy
needed.
shields destroyed, Captain.
Okay. I'm gonna hold off on using our
Ability ready,
torpedoes.
Captain. An enemy is fled, Captain.
Perfect. Doing pretty well. Okay. Let's go for their weapons.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Let's protect ourselves.
Ability ready, Captain.
We'll keep our shields up without needing to use Blana's ability as much as we can. Looks like we're in range here. Let's go Tuvok.
Enemy ship ability ready, Captain.
Okay. Alright, seemed pretty easy. Looks like we got quite a bit here, too. We did take some hull damage, so we'll be using some of this duranium to repair. But look at that titanium. And we did get a morale boost, so it doesn't look like we need to research that. We do get some morale. No injuries, no damaged rooms. Okay, but we didn't capture Seska, I don't think. Let's see what information we have. I knew it. They're going to want vengeance. They said they are outnumbered. They outnumbered us. We kicked their butt. Carry. No problem. He's moving on. Good for him. Assistant Chief Engineer. Unlock Joe Carey as a hero. Oh, sweet. Okay, and I think with that, we're going to call it a video. We've been going on, getting close to 3 hours. I feel like if I don't end this at a spot like this, maybe we won't get anywhere. So, auto-saving, and with that, we're going to call it a video. Hope to see you next time. Not sure where we're going to end up. We have quite a lot of sectors here to go through. But this system, we're pretty much done here. I don't know if I'm going to go to this repair station. I feel like our hull is in pretty good condition. So, we're at full fuel here as well. Maybe I'll wait here a bit to repair, spend some of this food, and then we're going to switch our cargo bay over. So, let's do that before we go to another sector. Let's see. Do we have crew available to work on as well? Let's see. 3. So I guess we need to assign crew to repair the hull. Yes. And then that takes them out of this room. Then now we will resume with the other crew. So that is all appropriate. Okay. So we're going to wait out a little bit here. We want to get our food down under 1500 so we can change our cargo bay. This life support has been activated and we got a morale boost from that as well. So we'll do a few more things here before we call this a video. Deuterium is at capacity. It was. Okay. We have crew ready. Let's start taking this apart. Looks like we'll get some resources here. Some titanium. I'm actually kind of surprised. Okay. We're running on emergency batteries? Oh, okay, because we're using too much power. I guess we can turn on the level 2 warp core. Yeah. And now we'll be storing power on the batteries. Which, let's take a look. We've got a good amount to store here. Is that going to take two cycles to fill? You know, I guess we can fill up the battery a little bit and then turn the engine down. I guess that's how we're going to be running things if we need to conserve our resources a little bit. So we're going to have to throttle our engine up and down. Okay, before we continue on, I guess we're just checking to see if all our crew is assigned, which they are. Okay, one more, and our food is under 1500. Let's go take a look at our cargo bay, and we can assign this for fuel instead. And we can hold more deuterium. Let's return to our system, and let's grab what we can here. I think we're going to pass blindly beaming. In fact, let's go grab that shuttle bay. Let's go back to our ship. We do have enough power now. We can activate this. Not have to worry, and we don't need to assign a hero because that is for construction time. So let's return to the system. Okay, now there's still a chance of a bad outcome here, but well, hopefully it doesn't happen. Okay, 45% average, not bad. We have 32 cycles left. Okay, I think with that we'll call it a video. How do I save? Last time we were running on autosave. So I think what we're going to do, we're just going to travel to another sector. Did we scan this one? We did. Okay. I guess this is where we would have to go. All right. Can we scan this from far away? We can't. Can we travel here? We can. Oh, a new trade offer has been received. Let's take a look at that. We're missing resources. Do we want to trade this away for food? No, we don't. That's an easy one to dismiss. And this is still one cycle away. That's good. Okay. Trade has been completed. Research has also been completed. Should we start beginning research on the biolaboratory? Field training can wait. What else is here? We can try to get better Bassard collectors. They do collect some deuterium. That's actually pretty good. Deuterium each cycle. There's a lot of things here too that we're going to want. Okay. Can we unlock this? We can. Let's begin research here. Close, close. Okay. Trade is complete. Let's collect. All right. We have our titanium. Ruined room is ready. Can we build crew quarters in here? We can. Okay. And I think we can unassign crew from repair. That's unnecessary now. So that crew, instead, we're going to be repairing some of these ruined rooms. Oh, we don't have enough. Okay. I guess we'll have to collect that. Glimmer of hope? We'll see about that. We don't have much time to investigate it. You know what? We do want to investigate. It's a wormhole. Why not? We got some morale there. Okay. And with that autosave, we're going to call it a session. So I want to thank you for stopping by. Not sure how many sectors I plan on going through per video. This is pretty long. We're getting close to 3 hours, as I mentioned before, so I do want to end it a little bit before we get to that. Long video. Well, I hope you like this journey of following me on my captain adventure as I try to repair and upgrade the ship as we try to get the Voyager crew home. And we'll be doing a little bit of an alternative timeline as we make different decisions. So, I want to thank you for stopping by and supporting the channel. It's a little bit different than the Going Medieval content I've been doing. But I do want to kind of broaden the catalog, so we're going to be doing a little bit of, I guess, what I'm calling Star Trek Tuesdays, because I'm going to be dropping these videos on Tuesdays. So, hope to see you next week. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great one, everyone. See you next time.